Hey folks, welcome back to the Rockin' Sea Homestead. My name is Lance. I want to welcome you to our channel. And for those that have sent get wells and prayers and all that good stuff, thank you very much. I'm feeling better. Still have a lot of pain in the chest and back area, but I'm doing better. I'm getting better every day. So hopefully we'll continue that. But the video that we're going to talk about today is something I've been meaning to do since pretty much Thanksgiving. But my birthday is very shortly after Thanksgiving this year, and my lovely wife got me one of these. So it's an Acu-Rite Professional Weather Center. It's the 5-in-1 sensor model, and so far it's been awesome. I would do an unboxing, but I've already unboxed it and put it up back at the end of November. But so far it's been working really great. There's a couple things that I think I need to do to it, but for the most part, it's working really great. But let's go through it and kind of show you what everything does. So this actually came in about 3 different pieces. This is of course, the indoor piece. We'll go through that here in a little bit. Also comes with an outdoor piece here. This is just kind of a cut through. And this outdoor piece, this is what really is the century of almost everything. It picks up temperature, humidity, wind speed, wind direction, and rainfall. And I'd say to me so far, and we've had a lot of rain since November, the rainfall's been awesome because you don't have to go out there and dump your rain gauge or forget about it and it freezes and it breaks it. It just works awesome. It just drains through, and it's been registering really, really close to what the weathermen are saying that we're getting here in Oklahoma. So, But for the weather station itself, here in a little bit, we're going to go outside and take a look at it. But it came in 2 different parts. The main one is all inclusive, and then it had a mounting bracket that had like 4 screws and 2 that you put on the side, and it was mounted. Pretty easy. But like I said, it does do temperature, and this actually does indoor and outdoor. So if you look over here, this is the outdoor section. So it's saying it's 34 degrees, but it feels like it's 28 degrees. And inside, it feels like 70 degrees. And it even shows the humidity, like 39% inside and 86% outside. It's been pretty humid the last couple of days. We've had quite a bit of rain. And this is the rainfall section. As you can see, we've had 1.91 inches in the month of January so far. That is above and beyond what we normally get. And we've had a little bit of snow. Not as much snow as some other places around, but we're well ahead of where we need to be. And then if you just want to change the rainfall, all you have to do is say previous month. So for the month of December, we've had 3.88 inches of rain. And so, when we look at gardening and we look at those patterns and look at what's happening now, what's happened, this is going to be a great tool for us, I think, of not only knowing what the temperature is, but even maybe the humidity and how much rain have we really got. So hopefully that will help us figure out how much water we should put on the plants in the garden in the future. So great tool for that. And it does show you how fast the wind's blowing and what speed it's coming from. It's saying about 2 miles per hour coming from the northeast. Now this is one of those things where once we go outside, I'll kind of talk to you a little bit about it, but I think I need to move it. I think it's getting blocked from the north on some trees, so the wind speed isn't really picking up accurately. The day after I installed it, we had a huge windstorm blow through here. I mean, it was blowing 20, 30 miles per hour, and it was all coming from the north, and it wasn't registering that correctly. I think the temperature's been right, but the wind speed and direction may not be a little wonky on that. So this is really the only complaint I have about this system is the computer software setup and those kind of things. So if I want to have this device by my computer in my office connected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I can do that. But that's not very helpful for anybody else in the house to figure out what the indoor temperature and outdoor temperature and all those other things that we're looking for is for them to go to my office. So we keep it out here right by our living room and our kitchen, just on the counter, so everybody has access to it. We walk by it multiple times a day. But that's the only way how you can get this information onto your computer is actually have it connected straight through. Now, they do sell another device for almost the exact same price as this one, unless you can find a special deal with that device. It's like, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a hub that connects to your router, and then it connects everything together And not only that, then you can actually go online on your phone and pull up your weather station and see exactly what temperature it is no matter where you are. But without that extra device, you're pretty limited on that, or at least I felt limited because I have a laptop and I do have to go to work outside the home every now and then. So it just seemed clunky and it just didn't seem to work for us very well. So I haven't invested in that portion of it. I know that shortly after we bought this, I was kind of looking through to see how much those were, and I found similar packages like this with that device, almost at the same price point as this. I just wish they would clearly state that on this box. That's really the only complaint I have about it. Other than that, it works fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the device outside and how we installed it. So back in November, after I got the weather device, it was on the weekend, and I wanted to get it up before a big storm came in because I just wanted to test it, make sure it worked out right. Now, in the instructions, it talks about wanting it 30 feet up off the ground. We don't really have a place other than a tree, and that's not going to be good when it leaves out. Forget it 30 feet up. So I kind of compromised a little bit and put it over here on the side of my barn. I still don't know if it's the right place due to the trees to the north of us. It kind of blocks it if there's a north wind, and it kind of throws off the wind in the wind direction a little bit. So planning on moving it just whenever I feel like going through and actually be able to physically doing that. So, but it's super easy to install. You have like 6 screws, and it's set up. It runs on battery power, and you just have to have this within 330 feet of the other device, and it all syncs up wirelessly, and it works great. So despite the computer setup, we've really enjoyed it and have found it to be an awesome device. Awesome enough where now other people in the family have got them or are going to get them. Like my father-in-law has already got one. He got one for Christmas. I think my father is going to get one. I don't know if he has yet or not, but I know he is planning on getting one himself. And I know some of you guys out there have them because I've seen them on your channel and made me want to get one. So awesome job there. But for those that want to check it out, I'll put a link down below in the description. But I do want to say a big thank you to a friend of mine's wife that emailed or Facebook messaged my wife to say, hey, Lance saw, like my husband got this, and I think he'd really like it for his birthday. So that's how I ended up with it on my birthday. Thank you. Appreciate it. But again, guys, thank you guys for coming back. We do really appreciate you guys watching our videos. And if you haven't already, there's a little red button down here. Click on that. Click the subscribe button. Click that notification bell. That way you get notified every time a video does come out. And again, thank you guys for coming over, and we'll catch you on the next video.